wanna play a game? Let's play a game of truth or dare, and I'll go first. I pick truth. Wait, what's that? You want me to expose my deepest, darkest secret that I've never told anybody before? And you want me to say it right now? On camera? Okay, fine. But you gotta promise not to tell anybody. Comment down below right now, I promise. And then only then will I trust you with my secret. Okay, here it goes. So my deepest, darkest secret that nobody has ever known is that I'm actually a and that I really just wish that I could do. But the worst part about it is that I actually almost fell off of. And then my dog got stuck in a hole covered in chocolate sauce, and then he went off to. And now ever since that day, all my friends and family call me Rotten Chicken Nugget. But woo, family! I actually feel so much better now. Getting that off my chest. Glad we can share that together. But today, now that we exposed my secret, we're actually gonna be exposing many, many other secrets of Disney and telling you all of the stuff that Disney does not want you to know. But don't worry, girl, I got you. I'ma fill you in on all the deets. But before we start today's video, I need you all to smash that like button as hard as you can, and only smash like if you want me to tell you all these secrets today. If you don't smash like, you can't know the secrets. And you're also gonna fall in a deep dark hole tomorrow, but you didn't hear that from me. First up, we got our girl Cinderella. You know, the one who lost her glass slipper after she had the cutest night ever with that boy.
The story we all know goes like this. Cinderella's mom dies, so her dad marries a wicked woman with 2 annoying and dumb wicked daughters.
No, really, sir. Don't hold back. Wicked wife and 2 dumb daughters? Yeah, sounds pretty accurate. Here we got dumb and dumber. And wicked, witch, that they say? I know she's supposed to be wicked in a bad way, but dang, look at that girl's eyebrows. Those things are on point.
After her dad dies too, she becomes the housemaid until she finds out that she has a fairy godmother.
Fairy godmother or a fairy sugar mother? Cause she's about to spoil the absolute crap out of her. And I'm all for it. If Cinderella's glass slipper ain't Gucci, I don't wanna watch it anymore.
Who helps her get a nice dress, a carriage made out of pumpkin, some horses, a carriage boy, and a pair of beautiful glass slippers.
Nah, hold up. A carriage made out of pumpkin? I like pumpkin, you probably like pumpkin, we all like pumpkin pie. But if I'm getting a new car, I'm not trying to sit in some mashed potato looking pumpkin goop. Cause we all know those things get mushy and go rotten after a couple days. Everybody's gonna be out here driving their BMWs and Mercedes. And then there's gonna be me and my expired pumpkin that's practically ready to be thrown in the compost bin. At least I'm recycling.
The story continues as she goes to the ball, falls in love with the prince, but has to run away before the clock struck 12, because that's when all her magical dress, carriage, horses, etc. would vanish. However, as she hurries away from the prince, she leaves a glass slipper in the staircase.
Cinderella girl, why you gotta be so forgetful? You only have 2 slippers, not 5, not 10. 2. And you forgot one of them? That's 50%! And based on the fact that I got 50% on almost all of my math tests in school, I know that that's a lot.
She leaves a glass slipper in the staircase, and the prince goes out in the search of his beloved Cinderella.
His beloved Cinderella? Didn't they just meet that night? Little clingy, don't you think?
But the good part is that the story ends with Cinderella marrying the prince, according to the glass slipper law. Well, the real story is a bit skewed from the one we know.
Oh no, family, here it comes! The big Cinderella secret.
In the end, when the glass slipper was supposed to be tried on, one of the sisters chopped off her toes, while the other sliced off her own heel to fit in. This doesn't end here. The sisters get attacked by the doves from the heaven that peck at their eyes as a punishment from God for what they did to Cinderella. Okay, none of us love those sisters, but ouch.
So let me get this straight. Cinderella's sister chopped off their own toes and heel just to fit in Cinderella's slipper? I mean, it's a cute shoe and all, but it ain't that cute. And yeah, they wanted to fit it because they wanted to be loved by the prince. But ladies, is this dude really worth your whole dang foot? The thing you walk with every day? How are you supposed to walk to the store and get pizza pizza with one foot. I mean, it's very possible and people do it every day, but it's gonna be a lot harder and a lot slower, and maybe you're gonna pick up your pizza and then it's gonna be cold by the time you get home because you took too long. It ain't worth it. Next Disney secret that we're exposing is the Little Mermaid. And luckily for her, she doesn't have any feet to fit in a glass slipper. Just a couple fins, but I don't think it works the same.
This story of a redhead beautiful mermaid is still one of the most famous Disney stories recognized worldwide. This is the story of a beautiful little mermaid, Ariel, who is the 7th daughter of the King Triton and Queen Athena of an underwater kingdom of merfolk called Atlantica.
Wait, I didn't remember she had 6 other siblings? All mermaids too, and all girls? You already know they'd be fighting over the bathroom, their makeup, their clothes. You think a boy just dates one of them and then when he's done with her goes to the next and to the next and to the next and to the next? I mean, that'd probably be kind of awkward. And I know they say there's always more fish in the sea, but I don't think there's many mermaids, so Buddy's gotta shoot his shot.
And she falls in love with Prince Eric, whom she rescued from a shipwreck. After making a deal with the witch and overcoming a lot of difficulties, she finally gets legs from her father and marries Prince Eric.
Wait, did he say she finally got legs? Like it's something you gotta earn? Or is this just a normal fact of all mermaids that they gotta go through life? Kind of like when you go through puberty as a kid. It's just something that has to happen. But if she got legs, then wouldn't that mean she has to take off her tail? And who does that job? You think it's just like plucking a hair from your head? You just pull the tail and then boom, comes right off. Or maybe it's just like eating a shrimp at a restaurant. You just grab the little thing and bloop, pop that sucker in your mouth and you're all good. Oh wait, too soon because I'm talking about literally eating Ariel's friends? Kind of awkward. Oops, don't care.
However, the real version is a bit twisted.
Ah yes, of course the real version has to be twisted and creepy. Can't wait.
According to the real story, Ariel did not only wish to get legs because she was in love with the prince, but also because mermaids did not go to heaven, and in order to go to heaven, she had to be a human. So she had to pay the price to get the legs, as every time she took a step, she felt as if she was stepping on knives.
So now mermaids don't go to heaven? I know they got kind of an odd looking tail and they might make you feel uncomfortable, but God, literally God, I'm speaking to you. That doesn't mean they shouldn't be allowed to go. A little superficial, don't you think?
And another major plot twist is that the prince does not fall in love with the mermaid, because if he did, then every time he kissed her he would transfer part of his soul into her body, giving her an afterlife.
So the prince likes the mermaid but doesn't want to kiss the mermaid because if he kisses the mermaid, then his soul would go into her because mermaids don't have souls. And then since she would get that soul, it would mean that she would get to live in heaven after she, Dang, dude. Sounds like you don't really like her much, do you? I'm pretty sure you have enough of a soul to share around with your, girlfriend or whatever you want to call it. But no, you decided to be greedy with it. Well, you know what the mermaid's not gonna be greedy with? Her tail. Once she starts slapping you back and forth in the face with it. I warned you. Next up, we got the dude whose nose grows super long every time he tells a lie. My dad! Oh, wait. No, that's not it. I meant Pinocchio. Yeah, Pinocchio.
This tale of a boy is often used to teach children about not lying and stuff, but the real version is more than just that. The watchmaker made him and sewed clothes for him as if he was a real boy, and the next morning that toy could talk. In the end that we know, the wooden boy turns into a real human being, and he lives happily ever after with his father. In the real version, Pinocchio—
excuse me? What is this picture I'm looking at? On the right, we got a cute little Pinocchio boy that you just want to squish his cheeks. And on the left, we got some evil-looking, scary devil thing that's looking deep into our eyes and has a nose that looks like a knife. It looks like he's already used it, too.
In the real version, Pinocchio wasn't a good boy at all. He murdered Jiminy the Cricket in the first act. Geppetto, Pinocchio's father, goes to jail for negligence, and when he comes out, he sells his only coat so that he can send Pinocchio to the school and buy him school books. But Pinocchio buys theater tickets with that money instead. Concluding this story, Pinocchio is much worse in the real version, as compared to the one we know, and in the end he dies as 2 other characters hung him by the tree, saying their last goodbyes to him.
Okay, I am shook from that one. So the bad version, Pinocchio ended up oofing someone and also ended up getting oofed himself from others. But my question is this. His dad gave him money for school books, but Buddy decided to go to the theater instead? If you're that psycho and that evil, what are you doing at a Broadway show? Do you really like Aladdin that much? I guess when he's not busy hurting people, he's off pretending to be on some magic carpet ride. Okay, buddy. You do you. Here we got Snow White eating not an Apple laptop, not an Apple iPhone, but an actual real apple. You remember what those look like?
This tale of a black-haired beautiful princess whose stepmother tries to kill her has a dark side to it as well. Shocking but true. According to the version that we have been aware of so far, this is a story of a beautiful princess named Snow White who lives with her stepmother after her father dies.
And don't forget about the dwarfs. Gosh, dude, I know they're about half our size, but that doesn't mean they're not people. Where's the respect?
Her father always taught her to be fair, and this fairness caused her a great problem later in life. Her stepmother used to go up to the mirror and say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?"
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Is it me? Oh, okay, let me try again. Is it me? Oh, okay. Guess I'll try again later.
And to this, the mirror would reply, "Snow White" every time. The queen made her huntsman to kill her, but he let her go after confessing this in the woods with Snow White. She later finds a house that belongs to 7 dwarfs and lives with them until the evil queen finds out that she is alive.
Okay. False alarm, family. She didn't forget about the dwarfs. And it actually looks like good old Sneezy's doing better than ever with that little banjo of his, playing his little tune. I mean, other than being stuck in a house and completely neglected from society, I think they'd be doing pretty well.
And tries to kill her again as an old lady, who gives her a poisoned apple, which makes her fall asleep until the prince comes and kisses her. The prince manages to wake her up with his kiss.
Ew, kissing does not give you cooties. That's why I've never kissed anyone in my life, except my dog. And when I get my hands on a beautiful hamburger, fresh off the grill, I'll give him some love too. But that's it.
The prince manages to wake her up with his kiss, while the evil queen ends up dying after the dwarf chase her. She falls off from the cliff of a mountain, according to our version, but in the real version, she is made to wear hot iron shoes and dance until she dies on the wedding of the princess. Yikes.
Okay, they just slipped in that huge detail in a matter of like 2 seconds, and I'm not recovered from it. They said that in the secret version, she had to wear really hot shoes that ended up burning her feet off and eventually made her... Oof! Dang, Snow White. Is that why they called her Snow White? Because she could have been saved if she was standing on snow instead of hot lava fire instead. Oh man, not cool. And our last Disney secret that we're exposing today is none other than Winnie the Pooh. To be honest, family, I'm not so surprised about this one. Pooh has always seemed very suspicious to me. He's too happy, he's too hungry, and he always finds a way to have delicious snacks. Seems suspicious.
This story of a group of animals who are friends and live together in a jungle with their human friend Christopher Robin is pretty cute, as long as it's the Disney version. The reality is pretty twisted and disturbing.
Oh man, just give me the Disney version. The secret versions scare me.
Each character from the movie has one sort of mental illness or another. Starting with the cute chubby yellow fellow, Winnie the Pooh is said to have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD. Piglet suffers from generalized anxiety, Eeyore has depression, Tigger has hyperactivity and impulsivity, and Rabbit has OCD. Our young boy Christopher Robin does not come clean as well. All of this is said to be an illusion. Christopher's adventures with all these animals are just inside his head.
Wait a sec. So you're saying all of Winnie the Pooh is actually fake?
And Winnie the Pooh is actually a stuffed toy he has, hence concluding the fact that he has schizophrenia.
No way! But if Winnie the Pooh is actually all fake and imaginary, does that mean my whole life is a lie too? Cause that's kind of what it feels like right now. I learned the most valuable lessons I could ever learn from Pooh. Like how to eat, how to sleep, and how to eat and sleep at the same time. That yellow bear taught me more about life than my own father did. I mean, kinda. Not so much. Okay, not at all. But you know what I mean, family. That secret's just sad. And it's also making me kind of hungry. Sandwiches, anyone? Anyways, family, that is all of the hidden Disney secrets that I have for you today. If you liked today's video, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you want to join our amazing family, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, turn on all post notifications so you won't miss any more videos. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.